So we finally landed in Costa Rica. We feel the heat already, right? Because we're coming from Toronto. It's super cold there. And we land in Costa Rica. It's nice and warm. We finally get our car. We go to our hotel. It's late at night. It's very dark. We're trying to look for our hotel. We finally find our hotel. We check in. We enter. And I'm trying to explore the hotel room. And I open up that washroom door. And that was it. That was it for me. It smelled like trash. It was garbage. It smelled so bad in there.
This man picked the worst hotel.
This guy chose the worst hotel.
I was booking last minute. I had no choice. We got what we got.
Costa Rica, baby.
We're in San Jose, Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Da 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 la 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 Rica.
Vamos.
Nah, bro. That ain't it. That ain't it. Definitely not it. But
Y'all dead.
We're gonna have some nice time.
all I'm saying is we need some breakfast right now. We searched up this place called Hacienda Kitchen. We had no idea what it was. It turns out it's the Marriott Hotel. And in the lobby, they have a Hacienda Kitchen, which is a restaurant over there. And it had the most gorgeous view. The seating arrangement was absolutely amazing in a terrace. And overlooking the terrace, all you see is the mountains.
The views.
The views, indeed. We're out here having breakfast at the Marriott in San Jose. And we decided to just randomly look for this spot, come here and have breakfast and check out the view on the other side.
Beautiful.
This is absolutely amazing. Check that out. Beautiful mountains, the palm trees, the greenery, the clouds.
The breakfast was amazing. We had a plethora of options. We had amazing foods, amazing drinks, specialty drinks, and the coffee. Of course, Costa Rican coffee is phenomenal.
Pura Vida. Pura Vida is one of my favorite things about Costa Rica. The words just literally mean pure life. They use it as a greeting, as a farewell, as a thank you, as a you're welcome. They put it into everything and it just fits in everything. You're talking to one of the guys and you're like, gracias, and they're like, Pura Vida. They are very welcome in nature as a people, as a society. Like you just feel, it's very inviting even as a tourist. So it's something that brings like a very positive vibe to the culture there.
This is officially our first decent waterfall in Costa Rica.
Finally.
It's not the best, but it's still nice.
Still beautiful.
There was this little path that took us all the way behind the waterfall as well. That little hike behind the waterfall was the most amazing hike. And we were right underneath the waterfall while in front of us, we had this huge pressure of water just gushing down.
All right, we're behind the waterfall right now.
Yes, sir, behind the waterfall.
Yep, that's it. You can see the waterfall,
On the side of the road. We're just driving down.
Free showers! Alright, good morning, Omar. Omar and I took a beautiful nap while these gentlemen up front over here were driving us. Maz was driving through some treacherous conditions and roads. Maz, thank you.
Treacherous.
Treacherous is an understatement.
Those
I'm sorry the whole time, bro. Yo, watch.
those turns and bends. Bro, those turns and bends were crazy.
Good job, Sai.
San Carlos, La Fortuna. Nonetheless, we made it. We made it, baby. La Fortuna, Areno
We're 13 minutes away. 1-3.
area.
Oh, that view of the mountain.
Let me show y'all what we're looking at right now. Let me put this Let me put this wristband on.
So as we're driving, we are going over this bridge on top of a river, and we look towards the side onto the river, and we see people hanging off this rope and jumping into the waterfall. And instantly, we all are like, this is something we have to do. This is an experience we cannot miss. And this is also where it comes in, my most embarrassing moment of this trip.
We thought he died, 100%.
Yeah, we all thought he was dead. The funniest thing about this guy's fall is before the video starts, he tells Omar, go record the video with like full confidence that he's gonna perform a successful jump. As soon as he starts, I don't know what's in his mind, I don't know what's in his head. He's not holding the rope correctly. You're supposed to swing back, get some momentum, take the rope and then get the full swing and let go at the highest point. Said decides to ignore all these key points. He doesn't even swing back that much. And as soon as he starts, like his main starting point, he's parallel to the ground. He's pulling the Superman right off the ground. He's facing the ground right away. You can see right away the horror and everyone's faces behind him. You can see all of them are doing this.
It was the funniest moment ever. I look back at it all the time and laugh about it. It's finally dinner time and we're all starving. We go to the seafood restaurant. On the menu, their special was this red snapper. And of course, I ordered the special and it was the most delicious plate of fish that I've ever had.
This guy always has to do his food blog. Tio Foodist.
I can't eat. I'm hungry and I can't eat because this little girl wants to record my food.
Hey, I gotta record everybody.
Oh, my plate's gone too. Oh, wow.
Everybody.
Fire.
You don't need mine. It's the same as mine.
Yay, mystical hanging bridges.
So we're going up to the mystical hanging bridges now. We're just in the transport shuttle and we're gonna head up there now in this rainy weather. Walking through this rainforest, hearing all the natural noises of the rainfall, of the animals howling, of the birds chirping and calling, it was so surreal. All of a sudden it started to pour rain and we all just had to get our rain gear on, and then I just thought, oh, it's an amazing time to take some pictures. We were seeing some amazing animals, birds, and I was just, so happy just taking pictures of all my friends, myself, and all these beautiful animals and sights that were there.
We're out here at Mystical Park Bridge.
I guess we are.
And see what happened is, it's a very, I would say this is one of the most peaceful hikes I've ever taken. And
the most green hikes
Yeah.
I've ever taken, for sure.
It's so calm. It's very rainy. It's very rainy. Did you get the rain periods? Like we really got showered.
We're on one of the suspension bridges out here. The views are immaculate. Absolutely beautiful. And the nature sounds, the silence over here, just
All you hear
Just
is a
amazing.
waterfall in the distance.
all you hear is
That way?
waterfall. And it's serene.
It was such a peaceful walk in the rainforest that I just have no words to describe. It was such an interesting feeling, just, walking through the rainforest, hearing all nature's noises and just taking in the beauty of the world. It really makes you think about your entire life. The Reno volcano was the final sight to see, and it was stunning. It was a little covered by the clouds, but the view was absolutely phenomenal. The sun came out at the right time and the clouds were parting. We had blue skies with still a cloud over the mountain, but oh God, it was amazing.
To Manuel Antonio. Antonia.
So as we're parking in Manuel Antonio, we get approached by this person saying that they have day trips and boat tours around the city. So we decided to take up on his offer and make an activity out of it.
Get on this boat and we're going through where we see snakes, we see monkeys. Best monkey experience I've ever had in my entire life. The person who's driving the boat calls down a monkey by just chirping at it. I was super excited for it. I run to the front of the boat and the monkey comes down. The guy puts a banana piece on my hand or on my cheek as well. The monkey quickly comes down on my shoulder, eats the banana from my cheek, eats the banana from my hand, and it was the coolest experience ever. We got to experience a lot of other wildlife over there, like lizards and birds and snakes and all sorts of things, and it was a beautiful experience. Singer as well.
What's going on? What's going on, yo? What's going on?
Yeah, get right over here. Perfect, thank you. Appreciate it.
Midday lunch before we drive to Hako. It'll be fun.
We headed on to Hako Beach to see the sunset. The sunset did not disappoint. As we were swimming, I went into the water with my glasses, not thinking about anything, and I made a mistake. The waves were massive. People come there to surf. So I jumped in the water. I was swimming normally. Everything was good. I jumped the wrong way, facing away from the wave. The wave came and splashed the glasses right out of my face.
Like, who does that? Like, if you know there's gonna be waves coming in the water, you know you're gonna be swimming, why would you wear your glasses? But obviously, he lost his glasses in the water.
Once again, I was dumb, and I lost my glasses in Hako Beach.
I remember seeing it happen too, because it was all these waves coming, and we're like, all right, let's just try to stand still while the waves hit us. They hit our backs. I remember one of the waves came and just slapped the glasses right off his face.
So I just lost my glasses at the beach. That was fun. Hit a really big wave and I faced the wrong way in the jump and the glasses fell right off. So I'm gonna be traveling back home without glasses. I'm essentially blind. It'll be a fun trip back.
He was blind for the rest of the trip, you know? We lost a driver, we lost a very good man that day. He had no eyes after that. We watched one of the most beautiful sunsets on that beach.
It was one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen.
I wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning to go to the airport. I check the flight status on the app, and it has been canceled.
That's where this adventure begins.
I am slightly getting nervous now because all I'm thinking in my head is I gotta get back to Toronto and have to start work soon. So are all my friends. So we look for the next available flight, which is 9 a.m. and I book everyone on the 9 a.m. flight now. And I tell my friends to stay sleeping and we can catch a few extra hours of sleep. And once we wake up in the morning to get ready for our 9 a.m. flight, turns out that one is canceled too.
So we're deciding, oh God, so do we stay another day in San Jose? But there's another flight out of Liberia, which is another city 3.5 hours away, that has a flight in the afternoon that we can catch. So we make the executive decision to catch that flight. So we're on day 4, and not only did I lose my glasses yesterday, our flight got canceled. So we're driving 3.5 hours to another city to fly out. So
Stay tuned.
stay tuned, as our driver Omar says.
There may be more surprises.
There may be more surprises.
We've already
as
taken a lot of L's.
This trip has
It's
been
a decent number.
It's a decent number of L's and a decent number of surprises. All the surprises were L, to be honest. So.
3 L's right here if you want to go.
Oh yeah, the 3 L's right here.
3 L's. L number 1, L number 2, L number 3.
And number 2 and 3 were back to back.
Yeah, so 2 and 3, it was literally within an hour and a half. We got a parking ticket, we were mad, we took it off the dash, off the windshield.
But did it remove the car?
We didn't move the car. We took it off, we debated about it, got souvenirs, we came back, parking ticket again. All within 1 hour. Yeah,
So
full of surprises.
Pura vida, baby!
Pura
Pura vida. Pure life.
Pura vida. So as we're entering Liberia to get to the airport, we pass by the town and it seems like a ghost town. There's nobody on the streets. It's a regular working day. There's no one there. And as we get closer and closer into the downtown, we see horses passing by. We see people dressed up as cowboys and people sitting on the streets and lining up. And we were so confused as to what's going on. There were road closures and everything we weren't allowed to go to. Apparently it was a civic festival for Liberia. There were people on horses dressed as cowboys. There were caricatures. There was like a beauty pageant. We got amazing pictures. We had a great time over there. There was music. Everyone was just enjoying themselves. When you travel all these misadventures, you just end up exploring and discovering new things that you never thought that you would experience.
It was unplanned. And this is what I say, when you travel, be ready for anything to go wrong, because when something goes wrong, the best things happen out of that. The unplanned things that come out from that are experiences that you could have never planned. And they would be better from things that you would have planned deliberately. So that was cool to watch.
By the time we drive these 3 hours to Liberia, we're wondering if we're gonna catch this flight or not.
We didn't make it.
Reality has finally set in with facts. We are staying one more day in Costa Rica, folks.
In Liberia, baby.
We didn't make it.
One more day.
We didn't make it.
Your boy Omar was stressed. He's looking at all these flights taking off, and in his head, he's just thinking, man, I could have been in any of those flights. Why couldn't it be me?
So we know for sure we're not going back home today, and we gotta stay one more day in Costa Rica. And look, all my guys over here, all of them are calling their wives to let them know that they're not gonna make it home tonight. And I got nobody to call, so I'm chilling. I got you guys. This is a funny sight though. All the man them are stressed.
Nas doesn't have work, so he was off.
Nothing? Just souvenirs.
It's like asking your mom for permission to extend the sleepover, you know? They're in trouble. Deep trouble.
Now our only option is we either drive back to San Jose, 3 hours, and catch the next flight in the morning, or we can catch the next flight from Liberia in the morning as well. So we decided to stay in Liberia because we thought it would be much easier if we just sleep over here, relax the rest of the day, and catch the next flight from Liberia in the morning. First time I have a GT. I've never been rejected.
Hotel booked. One more night in Costa Rica, unplanned. This is going to be interesting. We're getting deported out of the airport.
Every step you take.
All I'm saying is, what's so shameful about adding an extra day to your vacation? Let's go!
Wiser words have never been spoken.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why my boss knows.
Here we are again, day 5.
Day 5.
Hopefully
We are
it's gonna be
here.
the last day.
Go for it.
When is it?
Day 5.
Thursday is day what? Day 5. You land?
So we check into our hotel, we're relaxing, and as always, we're hungry. So we look on Google Maps, and there's this place that's just about a 4-minute drive, but about a 30 to 40-minute walk. But we give our car back to the rental, so we have no option. We find this taxi driver, we tell him, hey, can you drive us to this place and wait till we get our food and drive us back? He agrees.
5 minutes away from
Meal.
5th hotel, 5th meal. That's correct. And we're excited for it. It's gonna be some shrimp fried rice. And
Wait. Let's talk about the journey to get to this restaurant.
oh,
This restaurant is literally like 2 kilometers. It's very close to the hotel.
it's a 3-minute drive. Literally a 3-minute drive.
4 minute at best.
Google Maps at 3.
4 minutes. Half an hour walk.
Half an hour walk.
No cabs, no Uber wanna take it because it's too short.
We call Uber, they accept it, and then they decline it because they don't want to come all the way from the city of Liberia to our airport hotel, pick us up and take us to this restaurant.
So after we eat, we're swimming at the pool downstairs. I go upstairs just to check our flight. I check our flight and it says canceled.
I was not expecting that.
Oh my God, not again.
So I'm in the swimming pool. I'm having a good time with Omar, and Maz called me. He's like, "Come upstairs. We have a problem." I'm like, bruh, not this again.
Sayed checks the flight, it says delayed. I check again, it says delayed. Sayed checks again, it says canceled. So we are confused. We have no idea what's going on.
We're all panicking, and in the middle of the night, we had to make this decision because we had already returned our rental car as well. There was 5 minutes left maybe for this rental company near our place. And my friend and I, we physically run to this place where we pick up this car and we drive back to San Jose for 3 hours.
We didn't even spend the night at that hotel. We had to drive back to San Jose because we knew we're not gonna make it that morning. We didn't even pull off the sheets from the bed. We didn't even enjoy those beds. We didn't enjoy that hotel room whatsoever. So we finally get to the airport in San Jose. It's like 3 a.m. Everyone's tired, everyone's dead. You can see the guys just knocked out in the airport waiting for the flight. We're like 3 hours early for the flight because we're like, we're not playing no more games.
We're defeated men. That's all I can say. We drove from San Jose to Liberia to catch a flight. Didn't work out for us. The following flight got cancelled or delayed. We don't know yet. Most likely cancelled. So we drove back to San Jose to catch a flight, not to go back to Toronto, but to Montreal. But we're defeated human beings.
Finally make that flight, and because of the situation, we had to detour to Montreal and finally make it back home. And there goes one trip for the books. It was definitely a good trip with the lads.
To me, traveling is all about experiencing the unexpected. You never know what's going to happen, and you're just learning about different people, different cultures, different environments, different lifestyles, and it's just amazing to see. We had an amazing time, and honestly, with all these misadventures, I would happily go through it again.
And I'm the guy who flopped on this trip, but it's not a big deal because he picked the worst hotel ever.